Good day everyone! Today, we will talk about the Rizal Left for Spain. Before anything else, I am Carlo E. Orellosa from BEd 2B. Why Rizal left for Spain? Impelled by his desire to learn to perfect himself and to become more useful to his people, Rizal left home and country and went to Europe in order to educate himself. Disillusioned with how Filipinos in the Philippines were regarded as second-class citizens in institutions of learning and elsewhere, the national hero Sir Rizal left the country in May 1882 to pursue further studies abroad. He enrolled in a course of medicine at the Universidad Central de Madrid in Spain. According to Dr. Trinidad H. Pardo de Tavera, he was not moved by the wish to have a good time and enjoy life. The secret departure of Rizal. Rizal's departure for Spain was kept in utmost secrecy. Even his parents and sisters were not informed about it until his ship had lifted its anchor. He left Calamba by Caromata in the early morning of May 1, 1882 and reached Manila after 10 hours of travel. His travel passport, issued in the name of Jose Mercado, was ready. On May 3rd, he woke up early, heard Mass at Santo Domingo Church in Intramuros and then proceeded to the Pasig River to board his boat. Those who saw him were his brother Pasiano, who gave him some money, Saturnina a diamond ring, Uncle Antonio, and a few close friends. He carried with him good recommendations from the Ateneo authorities to the Jesuit fathers in Barcelona. Rizal was almost 21 years old on the day he left. At his tender age, he was deeply touched at the moment of his parting from his family, friends, and loved ones. Tears welled from his eyes and as the SS Salvadora sailed farther away from Manila, he wrote in his diary, "My country, my love, my people, I leave you now. You disappear, I lost sight of you."
Hey everyone, my name is Romina A. Kasam from BEd 2B. In Singapore, May 3, 1882, Salvadora, Rizal carefully observed the people and things on board the steamer. Rizal was the only Filipino, the rest were Spaniard, British, Indian Negroes. The captain of the ship, Donato Licha, best friend of Rizal, May 9, the Salvador docked at Singapore. He stayed at Hotel de la Pasa and 2 days. And he saw the famous botanical garden, the beautiful Buddhist temple, the statue of Sir Thomas Stanford Raffles, who was the founder of Singapore. In Barcelona, after their passport inspection at Buar, Rizal continued his trip by railing, finally reaching Barcelona on June 16, 1882. His first impression of Barcelona was unforgettable. He thought of it as an ugly dirt and its residents are hospitable. He changed his impression and liked the city. He found it as a great city with an atmosphere of freedom and liberalism. He also found its people were often hearted, hospitable, and courageous. Rizal was welcomed by Filipinos in Barcelona. Most of them were his former classmates at Ateneo Municipal. They had a welcome party at favorite cafe house of Plaza Cataluna. While in Barcelona, Rizal took his time writing to his family, relatives, and friends in the Philippines. He did not forget one of his mission of the making a name for himself in the field of writing.
Hi, I am Abubakar G. Abbas, the second reporter. Rizal in Madrid. In September 1882, Rizal transferred to the Spanish capital in order to continue his medical studies. In the famous Central University of Madrid, he enrolled in 2 courses in medicine and in philosophy and letters. Did you know that there is a Rizal in each one of us? Or to put in another way, that there is an element of us in Rizal. A cliche perhaps, or a trite expression, yet how could it be otherwise rather? As a Filipino, Rizal shared the anguish and anxiety of foreigner in another land. Rizal joined Masonry. In Spain, Rizal was exposed to liberal ideas and cultural influences, postulating the maximum individual freedom of action, especially on matters of personal belief and expression. Rizal adopted the Masonic name Dimasalang when he was anointed under the Gran Orient de España. Rizal is said to have been influenced to join Masonry by Miguel Moraita, a history professor at the Universidad de Madrid.
Hello everyone, my name is Basar Luminok from B82B and I'm here to discuss a Rizal admiration for Luna and Hidalgo. The year 1884 was particularly important in Philippine history in the field of painting because that was the year when 2 Indies won the afternoon. The Spanish art establishment for their 2 Indios won the attention of the Spanish art establishment for their 2 entries in the Madrigal Exposition of Fine Arts, where both Juan Luna and Felix Resurrection Hidalgo won outstanding honors for their country. Luna's painting, The Spoliarium, was awarded first prize and a gold medal, while Hidalgo's Christian Virgin Exposed the Populace earned a silver medal. To commemorate the triumphant event, the community in the city tendered a fraternal banquet and rousing welcome to the 2 honored artists at Café Ingles on June 25, 1884. Rizal, who was the main speaker of the occasion, made a short allusion to the Spanish friars in the Philippines as the enemies of progress. As this part of his speech, he assailed with refined sarcasm the bigotry and blindness of some unworthy Spaniards in the Philippines. Rafael Palma observed that with his speech, Rizal launched a first attack that naturally produced alarm in the Philippines. He had alluded to the powerful religious corporation of his country, and they would not forgive him for the insolent allusion. The speech was noble and daring. Spain had been made to believe that the Philippines was as happy Arcadia where the Indies lived contented and submissive under the aegis of the missionary, and now this young little student of medicine, this vulgar Misticilio, revealed that his country, humanity, was subjected to brute force, that reason and aspiration are in open fight with prejudice, fanaticism, and injustice. Rizal finished the 2 courses in medicine and philosophy and letters. He now thought of specializing ophthalmology either in England or in Germany. This plan was readily concurred in by his brother Pasiano. He finished his medical education in June 1884 and was not given his degree of licentiate until 1887 because he did not have money to pay for the diploma and the degree when the school year ended in 1884.
Good day everyone, I am Rasmia Imtumanong. The report assigned to me is Rizal defends thesis for a philosophy and letters degree. Rizal defends his thesis for philosophy and letters degree when he graduated from the Central University of Madrid on June 19, 1885. Ang kanyang naging sponsor ay si Miguel D. Unamuno. Si Miguel D. Unamuno is the writer and scholar of Spanish politics. Rizal began his discussion by pointing out the error in the translation of Angel's message. He said, in the translation of George, the message is given us of goodwill, according to the original Hebrew. The message should run, glory to God in the highest, on earth peace into all men well. Rizal successfully ended his discussion on his topic in just 1 hour. He was highly prized by professors, examiners, and servants men of deep and extensive university studies. Rizal finished his studies in philosophy and letters on June 19, 1885 during his 24th birthday. And he awarded him the degree of licentiate philosophy and letters by the University Central de Madrid, and his scholastic grade was excellent. That's all.
That would be all. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned from us. Bye!